friends. Hopefully you can hear me okay over the fridge noises and the furnace noises. I made a homemade paper dolls years ago for my daughter. You can see the ages. She's serving as a missionary right now, and she's graduated college and served a mission. And so this was a lot of years ago. And we just had her stand in a specific spot in the yard and try on all these different clothes, and then hold her hand up and kind of marked a line where I was standing with the camera, the tripod, so it didn't move, and then had her hold her elbow up in that same position so that we could do all these different outfits. So we just had her try on some costumes and some of her clothes at the time. I mean, you can see the styles are so old. And then dress up days and the clothes that she wore at the time, and then we had her do her hair in a bun for the picture, and then we had her put on her hair in different positions and different hats and then we had her hold different items that she had or would use or play with, and it was really fun for her. She really was excited and loved it. And so I was going to show you some suggestions. Obviously I made this idea up, and I learned some things while doing it. You can see that some of the edges are pretty sharp. It was kind of hard to get them cut this as small as I made them, because they are pretty small, if you can see my finger. So the outfits, I think if I did it again, I would make them bigger. I would make them like paper doll size so that it would be easier for me to cut. I had to cut with an X-Acto knife, but I also had to cut through the magnetic sheet. Let me show you on the back. So it's that adhering magnetic sheet you can purchase, but it also rolls. So I learned something with the first one. The first one I put her with magnetic on her, and then when I put the clothes on her, they didn't stay very well, the magnetic on the magnetic. So I learned with my second daughter to not put magnetics on her, but to just leave her not magnetic, and then you can put the clothes on top of her. So, sorry, I'm doing it one-handed. But anyway, you can see that the clothes worked great for their size, and it worked okay. If I had two hands, this would be super easy. Anyway, so it worked. And then you can put like the different hair on them, or the different hats. Like this was dress up spirit day, and I think that was from another picture, that's why it's a little bit bigger. But we had them do the dress ups. There's a magician's hat, and just different dress ups. And then I did her shoes. So I had her do the base. I had them do the base in like shorts and a tank, and then I did the shoe. I had them do a complete outfit, and sometimes I would have them wear a different pair of shoes. Now you could do the whole outfit and include the shoes and the hats, but I wanted to have them be able to mix and match. And then I just left it on the fridge for a while, and they'd come in and dress it up. But I wanted to show you that you can actually just buy paper dolls, the little magnetic paper dolls, and make the magnetic paper dolls as well. Or another thing you could do is you could actually cut out their whole head. Now I wish I had done this. I didn't think of that until later but it's easier to do the whole head. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Then, so she's, like I said, I learned that the magnetics don't work very well, but so you can do the hat on the head and then just replace the head. So you could do the outfit one, and then the head another one, and then we've got the different shoes or boots or whatever that I could put on them. So I think if I gotten a little bit better magnetic tape, it would have worked a little bit better for the idea of the fridge that I wanted to do. But you can see we did little trophies and musical instruments and microphones and glasses and water bottles and all sorts of purses and things. And then the other thought I had was you could just cut out their face and use regular paper doll dresses. So I just had this extra picture of one of the girls that I had just cut out and put on there, which I thought was kind of funny, but you know, it could work. So basically, if you just took a paper doll, magnetic paper doll, and just cut your child's head off and put it on the magnetic tape, then you could do that as well. it's just an idea that I used and did, and it was fun for them. But there's so many different options that you could do, but it was super fun. So I think if you weren't going to do it on the fridge, or if you are going to do it on the fridge, make sure that you don't put any magnet tape on the body. And I would do bigger so that the magnetic tape has more surface to stick on, so that it's not so small. I mean, these are just teeny little magnetic tape, and they're just not enough magnets on them to stick. Now you could get those teeny little magnets, but then there's a choking hazard. So that's why I'm saying I think I would do a larger scale and just stand further back from them and make them like a half a page sideways. So like take a more like a 5x7 size body, larger, maybe an 8x10. Actually, thinking about it, probably an 8x10, because if you look at this is probably a 5x7 picture. So I'd probably do the full page, and then the outfit's a full page, so that when you stick the magnets on, it would stick better. But that was just a fun idea that I did years ago for my kids. It was a lot of work because they were so small, and I think, like I said, I would do the whole head with the hat, so you can just put the whole head over. And so anyway, just thought I would share that with you. Thanks for watching. Check out my blog. I did do a blog post about this years ago, so just type in paper doll in the search box at the bottom of the homepage, and that will come that. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.